How many of us allow people the power to take away our joy? It's so easy to do that. Hey guys, it's Melissa. If you're new to my channel, thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and to tap that bell while you're here. If you're a frequent flyer of my channel and you've already joined my community of muses, thanks again and welcome back. Don't forget to check the description box so you can get details on how to connect with me through other social media such as Instagram and Facebook, as well as my blog. So this video is going to be the first video of a series of videos that I'm titling Real Talk. And the purpose of the Real Talk series is to discuss with you guys basically little pearls of wisdom, issues or concerns or thoughts that I have that come up in my everyday life. Sort of like either aha moments or something that I would like to just clear or get off my chest. I wonder if I'm the only one that feels that way. Maybe there are others that feel that way. And basically we can open up a dialogue and discuss the matter. Now, some things will be lighthearted and then some things will be more serious. It really just depends on what's going on in my life and what it is that I'm learning, what life lessons I'm learning. And of course, as I'm learning new things, acquiring knowledge, and I'm basically trying to improve myself, basically be the best me that I can be, that I know that I am. As I'm learning the steps to get to that point, as I'm becoming more self-aware, I want to make sure that I share that with you guys, because then maybe these are tools or tips or thoughts that you can take in to help you grow, to help you evolve personally on your journey to also challenge the status quo. At my job, I have a couple of coworkers that I really connect with, that we're definitely on the same wavelength in terms of thoughts and ideas and concerns and things of that nature. I sort of kind of just fell into this conversation with one of those coworkers several weeks ago. It ended up being a really deep and mind-opening conversation, even though it started off on a topic that was actually pretty frustrating, pretty discouraging, and quite upsetting, especially for the individual that I was speaking with. But the fact that it ended on such a high note, on such a positive note, just shows the ability for this person to be so resilient, which is something that I admire about them. This particular coworker, he or she, their opinions I value. They're the type of person that I can be real with and they can be real with me. You guys may know people like that in your life. You may be lucky enough to have a coworker or two that are like that, or family members that are like that. When you have people like that, keep them close, keep in touch with them. It's rare nowadays to find such honesty and to be so genuinely open with someone and not fear being judged or experiencing some sort of repercussions for just being who you are. And when you know those people, separate them from the other folks. You know the folks that I'm talking about, the Game of Thrones type of shenanigans, playing games and Jedi mind tricks and all sorts of things just to try to get the upper hand on you, and you know, the fake folks. Once you've identified them, stay away from them. That's just a side tip. To give you a little background before I get to the part of the conversation that really got me thinking, let me know, have you ever known a person or still know a person who seem to always have a positive outlook on life? It doesn't matter the circumstances that they're in, the situation that they're going through, they always seem so positive. This particular person, whenever I see him or her, they always greet me with a smile. They always seem like they have a song in their spirit. Like, they literally hum. Like, I catch them on occasion, actually more than just on occasion, I catch them pretty frequently just humming. And it's not like some, you know, dreary, sad, down song. It's something uplifting. It's very soothing being around people like that. Those are like amazing qualities. Like, they're not like vampires that drain all the energy out of you, all the positivity out of you. If anything, when you're around people like that, it's like this positive energy that you get rejuvenated off of. You know what I mean? It's very refreshing. This particular coworker is that sort of person. I always wonder how people like that are capable of being like that, despite the BS, despite reality, despite what we know is going on. Even if people ain't outright saying what's going on, we know what's up. Despite all of that, how do they still manage to shine this light from within? Well, I got the answer to that question finally during that conversation I had several weeks ago. So at one point in the conversation, I just bit the bullet. I just flat out asked my coworker. I was like, how is it that despite all this BS that you're going through right now, all this turmoil that you're going through, how is it that you stay so positive? How is it that you stay so happy? Like, you would never know what this person is going through. And it's not like they're putting on a front. They are genuinely a happy person. They're not putting on some front for the whole world to see, so that the world doesn't know what's going on the real. No, we know what's going on the real, but they just choose to be happy regardless. Like, they made the choice. So I was like, how do you manage to do that? You know, easier said than done. You know, oh, just choose, make the choice. No, boo, we're human. That's not how it works. And then the answer that he or she told me came real quick, and it was real simple and to the point. No hesitation whatsoever. I'm thinking to myself, oh, come on, spill the tea, sis. Spill the tea. Spill the tea. And then he or she says to me, they did not give me my joy. Therefore, they cannot take it away. Well, first when I heard those words, I like paused. I took a moment to process it. It felt like the world had just tilted on its axle, time had froze, it was Armageddon, angels were singing, you know, the time has come sort of tease for me when I heard those words. My mind was blown, and it took me a while to kind of process what he or she just said. It was so simple, but honestly, truer words have never been spoken. They did not give me my joy. Therefore, they cannot take it away. How many of us allow people the power to take away our joy? It's so easy to do that, right? It's so easy to do that. And once you give people that sort of power, they have control over you. And that's the bottom line right there. That's the end game, is control. He or she refuses to allow others to have control over them. Like I said, it blew my mind because I never really thought about it that way. Because they were right. Other people don't give you joy. The joy that you have comes from within. It comes from you. You are the creator of your own joy. So if that's the case, if you create it, you own it, how the hell can anyone else take it from you? They can't take it from you, but you can give it to them. I remember that moment when it all clicked in my head. Do you guys remember the movie The Color Purple? And is it Should? And she started singing Speak, Lord. I was so blind, I was so lost, until you spoke to me. Speak, Lord. I can't sing, okay? I'm a dancer, I'm not a singer. I'm just saying that song is off the chain. If you've never seen The Color Purple, if you've never heard the song Speak, Lord, go on YouTube, search it. It's deep. Yes. Anyways, that was my little rant, moving on. So it's almost like I said, it was sort of like the Speak, Lord. Like the Lord spoke and I heard him. Yes, Lord? Oh, like I was paying attention and the message came through. It was like a veil had been lifted from over my eyes. Like I can see the truth clearly. When you have people in your life that can just reveal simple life truths to you like that, keep those people. They are a blessing to have in your life. All I can say is do not, and I repeat, do not give toxic people the power to take away your joy, the power over you, the power to control you. Don't do that. Don't do that, sis. I know it's easier said than done. We get up all in our feelings, especially when we're being wronged. When we are being wronged, when we are being betrayed, when we are being done dirty. I mean, it's fair to be upset, to get angry, to feel like justice needs to be served, and it should be served. But there is no need to act out in a way where it is clear that you lost control and someone else now has the power over you. No matter what's going on in your life, you still have the ability to create joy. Don't give that away. Remember, people like that, people who are invested in your demise, and yes, that's life nowadays. There are some really, I'm just gonna say, they're like evil, they're malicious people out there who are going to be invested in your demise for whatever reason. I feel like most of the time it's because they're envious. Maybe there's something about you that they don't like for whatever reason. They're invested in your demise. Those sort of people, or they just might be miserable. And you guys know the saying, misery loves company. Pay them no mind. So either it's someone who's invested in your demise and they actually, get off on you suffering and want to see you suffer and want to see you act out in a way that express that deep down you're suffering. Or they're people who are quite miserable themselves in their lives and they don't want to be miserable alone. Either way, those two groups of people, do not give them the power over your joy. Think of them as like parasites. They thrive off of your suffering. Don't allow that. So that was pretty much the message for our first Real Talk series. All I can say is keep smiling, keep shining, keep thriving, and keep living your life despite the haters. Let them see through your actions, through how you hold your head up high, through how you're living your life, that they can never take your joy away. If you thought that the information in this video was helpful, was motivational, that you think someone else might benefit from hearing it, please feel free to share it as well as give it a thumbs up. I'll be seeing you guys in my next video. Bye.